Good evening everyone and welcome to another episode dito sa Ask Joe. Kung may mga tanong kayo na gusto nyo sagutin natin dito sa programa, just send a comment below or you can also send it through our website www.dearjoe.tv. Sa mga hindi pa nakakaalam, I just want to let you know that because of the many requests to put songs into our stories, we have transferred our Love Notes episodes to Spotify. Kung gusto nyo pakinggan yung mga version ng Love Notes sa podcast with matching love songs, just like how we did it back in the 80s, just search for Joe the Mango's Love Notes on Spotify. I have also included the link below to make it easier for you to find it. Sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa programang ito, I just want to say maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. We are continuing our series on emotional infidelity na inumpisahan natin the past few weeks. And today, ang topic natin is, what if you love your partner and still feel attracted to them, but you develop feelings for someone else at the same time? Pwede mangyari ito, you are in a beautiful relationship but you suddenly find yourself being attracted to someone else. Marami na po akong nabasa mga sulat about couples who are still in love with each other. But at one point in their lives, nagkaroon sila ng attraction sa ibang tao. It would have been easier sana kung it just remained an attraction. But the danger lies when they start acting on their feelings and when they begin to feel differently towards their partners because of it. Sometimes, feeling some kind of attraction just happens. Nangyayari ito, it's completely beyond our control. But there is one thing that we can do something about, and that is how we handle those feelings. Meron kasi ibang tao who obsess about their crushes to the point that their partners start to feel uncomfortable about it. But since crush lang naman daw, madali lang siya i-justify. Remember, while an initial attraction may be hard to avoid, nasa sayo yan kung hahayaan mo mag-grow yung feelings mo. At nasa sayo din kung if you will really act on those feelings. Ask yourself, does your crush represent something that's missing from your relationship? The answer will help you understand what you're feeling. Para sa akin, yung crush na dapat nating ingatan is first, yung nagiging attractive na sa'yo yung isang tao. Second, if that attraction is driven by a deficit in your current relationship. Yung feeling mo, merong kulang na hindi mo nakikita sa partner mo, or meron kang hinahanap na hindi mo nakikita sa kanya at nakikita mo dun sa isang tao. Minsan naman siguro nag-away lang kayo at hindi kayo okay ng partner mo ngayon kaya you're trying to put your attention towards something or someone else. Or maybe he or she doesn't share your interest. O minsan nafe-feel mo you're missing out on a need that you have been trying to communicate to your partner. All of this is telling you that the reason you're feeling attraction in the first place is because there is something in your relationship, in your current relationship, that needs to be addressed or improved. Meron kang kailangang ayusin sa relationship mo. It could be a need for love, or maybe a need for attention. Maybe you want friendship from your relationship. Maybe it's a need for sex, kung mag-asawa kayo, or many other things. Now, how do you know if you're already crossing the line sa feelings mo para sa ibang tao? Mahirap siya ma-pinpoint kasi nga, ang lagi nating defense, crush lang naman yun, wala lang yun. But remember, left unchecked, a seemingly harmless attraction can cross the line into a full-blown emotional affair. Most emotional affairs nag-uumpisa sa simpleng attraction or crush or gusto ko siya, ang bait niya, ang sarap niyang kausap. Ang unang sign that our feelings may be closer to the line is when how we feel for the person is beginning to affect the physical and emotional intimacy we have with our partner. O yung mas malimit mong naiisip yung taong ito kaysa sa partner mo. O nararamdaman mo na parang mas nagiging malalim yung feelings mo para sa kanya. It is important to honestly ask yourself, crush lang ba talaga yung nararamdaman mo? Or is there something more? At kung sa tingin mo, hindi lang ito crush, it is very important to think of an exit plan if you really value your current relationship. Kahit sabihin pang valid yung needs mo, remember, your partner's needs are as valid as yours. And the golden question is, dapat mo bang sabihin sa kanya? Or wag na lang? Medyo mahirap itong tanong na ito dahil wala itong black and white answer. It all depends on the kind of relationship that you have. Sa mga relationships na sobrang secure kayo sa isa't isa, I think it's okay lang to express feelings like this. Yung iba naman, sobrang masasaktan pag nalaman nila. Kaya, you have to find a way on how to say this carefully and gently. Yung iba, sinasabi nila dahil confused sila and ayaw nilang may dala-dala silang guilt feelings. Okay naman yun, di ba? Yung iba naman, hindi nila sinasabi because it will cause more harm than good. And that can also be justified. Kung hindi mo masabi sa partner mo, then it's important to talk about the issue with someone you trust, like a friend or a family member na hindi ka i-judge or i-chismis. This may help you identify what could be missing in your relationship and why you are getting attracted to someone else, and hopefully find ways on how to deal with it. Some areas that you may want to look at are these. Nag-spend ba kayo ng enough time with each other? Minsan kasi sa sobrang busy na natin sa personal nating pangailangan or personal nating mga affairs, we seldom find time for one another anymore. We don't do things together anymore. Lagi na lang kanya-kanya. At hindi na rin tayo nag-uusap regularly about how we feel or kamusta na yung araw mo, how are you today? Laging okay lang pag tinatanong tayo kung kamusta tayo. O baka naman minsan na-feel nyo that you are being taken for granted. Na parang hindi na kayo mahalaga o hindi na importante. Hindi na kayo importante sa partner ninyo. There could be many other things, but let us always remember that not because you have developed feelings of attraction for someone means there is something wrong with your relationship or hindi ka na masaya sa partner mo. It's not always like that. Our feelings of attraction towards another person is normally harmless. Okay lang naman magka-crush. Pero when we begin to act on those feelings, what seems to be a harmless attraction can turn into an emotional affair. Sabi nga nila, there is no such thing as a perfect one. We have to make the one we are with right now the right one for us. No matter how right it feels, entertaining intimate feelings outside your relationship is unfair to your partner. Spare no room for flirting with others and nurturing romantic feelings other than the one you're with right now. Because if you really value your relationship, being faithful is a priority and never an option. Tell me what you think about today's discussion by putting your comments below. Isang magandang kwentuhan na naman next week as we talk about platonic friendship. Ano nga ba ang ibig sabihin pag platonic lang ang pagkakaibigan mo sa isang tao? At paano ba ito makakaapekto sa present relationship mo? Thank you very much for joining me today. God bless you and see you all again next week dito lang sa Dear Joe TV.